and just give Pedro Pascal his Emmy now. Give Bella Ramsey their Emmy now. Just hand them over now. We don't even need nominations. Just hand them over. Yeah. Anybody else still in recovery mode from that? What a finish. What a finish. So let's talk about it. Before we get into that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll give away some free copies of my comic book Balor. And don't forget to follow us on all these platforms here too. Uh, Trying out a new background. See how that goes. Anyway, I digress. Back in the room. Let's talk about The Last of Us, episode 9, the finale of season 1. Incredible from start to finish. There will be spoilers coming up, so if you haven't watched it, one, I don't know why you're here watching review videos, but two, go back, watch it, come back. So we start off, just, I think everyone knew it, even people who didn't play the game, the pregnant woman in the woods being Ellie's mother, and we discover how Ellie is immune. Like the bite and the birth was just terrifying alliteration, but great storytelling as well. It built up the connection Marlene has to Ellie for a heartbreaking conclusion. Anywho, we get to see some beautiful moments then as it passes back to present day. We have Joel trying to do that thing that a lot of old school fathers do where they're not really sure how to connect with their daughter, or especially with something like what just happened to Ellie happens to them. So he's trying his best, but it was always going to be difficult. And then we see the scene with the giraffes, which is just beautifully shot. It's a beautiful scene overall, and a nice little happy moment and chill moment amongst the chaos. And we get then a confession from Joel. They're joking about the army and about the bullet that missed. And Joel admits that he attempted to commit suicide after Sarah died. Which anyone who's a parent, I'm sure you can understand, even imagining it brings on a serious wave of depression. So that hit hit home a lot. But Ellie knows, Ellie knows why he's telling her all this. And Joel, throughout this episode, is trying to get her to just turn back. Let's go back to Tommy's, build a home. I think potentially losing her in episode 8 broke through to him, and he's finally accepting that I'm basically her father out here in this wasteland. But Ellie, being the tough, tough son of a bitch she is, says no, we're finishing what we started. I love that little the grit that Bella Ramsey brings to that, and really felt like we're heading towards something epic. And then just a grenade just rolls by him. I think it might have been a flashbang, and Joel wakes up. Joel waking up in the hospital was a strange one. Not strange, the wrong word. It was like I was holding my breath and I didn't even realize it. The conversation with Marlene, where you can see the emotion growing in her, because she knows that she's sending Ellie to die for the cure. And we have Joel going Rambo mode. I'm not like it's been at the end, we'll get to it in a minute, but I'm not sure there's any Fireflies left now. None of the big hitters anyway. Like, oh, the Rambo mode, it was one of them. I turned to my wife and I said to her, I was like, you do not take Ellie from Joel. And probably my favorite scene in the entire episode. Joel walking into the operation room, unhook her now, and the brain surgeon like, I'm not gonna let you take her. Picks up a scalpel. He has a gun. Picks up a scalpel. Yeah, bang. See you later. What did you expect? And just the beautiful scene of Joel giving into his fatherhood, picking her up and walking out of the hospital with her. And then we had the moment I want to talk about. Marlene meets him in the parking lot and says it's not too late. Hand her over. It's like this is the part where like I talked about earlier. It's not too late. I'm not sure how many brain surgeons the Fireflies have on call because the one that was trying to cut into Ellie's brain, his brains are splattered all over the OR right now. So I'm not sure how that would have worked out. But like Marlene's right, I think in one thing she would have said Ellie would have probably agreed to it. But Joel doesn't care. And that's when a real polarizing thing happens. And I think I haven't played the second game, but I think this is where it's gonna lead. He lies to Ellie when she wakes up. He tells her that they had other immune people there. He tells her that the raiders attacked the hospital. He's done a lot of shit there that he felt as her father he had to do to protect her, including killing the closest thing she had to a living mother. And we have him then really trying to bond with her, especially using Sarah and comparisons. And then she makes him swear, and this is where me and my wife both went, "No, Joel, no." She makes him swear that what he said was true, and he said yes. The scenery throughout this episode was beautiful. The build up was beautiful. The action was beautiful. The the thing that's going to split opinion, is Joel's decision not to lie to Ellie. He's wrong to lie to Ellie no matter what. Like I know he's afraid of her running and leaving him if he tells her the truth. But the initial decision, the whole debate of the need, not debate, the whole old saying of the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Avengers Endgame, Cap, we don't trade lives. It's that pendulum. 5 years ago, I would have said Joel was wrong. What he done was selfish. My eldest daughter's 4 a bit. If I had his skills, I would have done the exact same thing. Cure or no cure, I would have told the world to go fuck itself. And that's the thing. I think it's easy to say it needs of many, it needs a few, when it's someone that's not close to you. Although Marlene was ready to go through with it. Overall, anyway, I'm getting off the point. This is supposed to be just a quick review of the episode and the series as a whole. Best series of TV I've watched in a long time. Best video game adaptation. Sonic, I'm sorry, you can go really fast. Your movie's fucking awesome. But the blue hedgehog can step outside. The Last of Us takes it. That last episode, for what it was, the 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, 9.5 out of 10. Could have been longer. That's my only complaint about it, is it could have been longer. Would have ended on a cliffhanger too, but I didn't get it when they were recording. They weren't sure they were going to get a season 2. But yeah, 9.5 out of 10. The series as a whole, 9.5 out of 10 series. I missed 22 episode seasons. I get it based off the game, the limited amount of source material, but yeah, 9.5 out of 10. And just give Pedro Pascal his Emmy now. Give Bella Ramsey their Emmy now. Just hand them over now. You don't even need nominations, just hand them over. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of the season, what rating you give it, and let me know what you thought. Was Joel right or was he wrong, in your opinion? As always, don't forget to follow us on all these, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And when we get to 1,000, I'll give away some free comics. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Why are moon rocks nicer than Earth rocks? Because they're a little meteor.